Hey guys, welcome back to Release the Craftin. Priscilla here with a journal share for you guys today. It's 2019 and we are still going strong with my Sabbat Book of Shadows series. So this is going to be my entry for Imbolc, and as always I'm using the kits by Sassafrass and Treacle, and I'll link her shop down below so you guys can see that. She came out with a gorgeous kit this time, and I felt really inspired, but then also kind of a little wistful, and I'll explain that a little more as I get into these. But, yeah, let's just get into it. So I made two books like usual. One is going to a friend in an art trade. So, we'll put that off to the side. And we'll just start flipping through this one, which will be the one that I'm keeping. This one also, oh sorry, the lighting is like really weird. And I apologize. It's like a dark day out, and this is the best I got right now. So sorry for that. This little side of the screen is going to be a little darker. Yeah, so I made little dangles using some wooden beads and some leaf charms and stuff like that. It's a 1 1/4 inch spine with 2 signatures, and it's not super chunky, so I didn't make a closure. I haven't been making closures for these, and I think it's okay. They might get chunky as they get filled up over time, and we'll need a closure then, but for right now, they sit just fine. And I'm really happy with that. For the cover, I just used some fabric I found in my stash that I had oodles and oodles of, so it was really perfect. The kit was full of a lot of like natural earthy tones, and it just really vibed with me. I think it's my favorite kit that she's made so far, and I'm just really like excited. I love this kit. And so because it had a lot of neutral tones, I didn't want to do anything super crazy, so I just inked up this doily with some distress ink that Shayna gifted me in my Secret Santa mail and tea dye. So I just inked it up and sprayed it a little bit to grunge it up a little bit, and then I made a little bow out of some raffia, and then just added this little bird piece to it, which I used this glitterific paint from Folk Art that Shayna actually clued me onto, so thanks for the tip, Shayna. They had it at Walmart, and I've been told it's also at Michael's, so if you're interested, it's really cool. This is like 3 layers, and it's just really fun, and there's nothing really super sparkly about the kit, but I wanted to use the paint, so I did, and I like that it adds a little bit of shine to the front. So like I said, the tones in the book were really natural, so I kept the whole thing like just bare bones, really basic. Those of you who have been following the series for a while know that I usually print up a bunch of like images off of Pinterest. I did the same thing this time, but instead of putting them all throughout the book, I just put them all in an envelope, and I'm gonna leave it like that, and I think I'm gonna keep doing that from now on. Like I said, this made me think a lot about how I was approaching these books, and I think it's more fun to have a book that you can kind of fill yourself. And especially since I'm giving one away to a friend for our swaps, I thought it would be more fun for her to actually take all the little bits of ephemera that I printed out for it and tuck it in as she's like writing and filling up her book wherever she wants. So I didn't actually glue anything down this time, and I think I'm going to keep doing that in the future. So this way at least, this kit's really going to like stand out and shine, because like I said, this is like my favorite kit that she's done, and I just really wanted it to have like center stage. So I kept with the neutral palette. I didn't use a lot of crazy things. There's coffee dyed paper, stationery paper, all that, and like I said, just really beautiful imagery, really perfect for the Imbolc season. And I made little paper clips out of these little tags, and those just slide off. I turned this little envelope into a little floating pocket by just gluing the flap to the inside. And then I used some parchment paper. And I think like the neutral tone was really great for this, because like Imbolc is kind of the fallow time. It's the time before spring starts. And I just think it's really nice to have something neutral that you can kind of be a little more introspective with before, you know, you start getting into spring. Plus, it's like the time when you're supposed to like bless your seeds and, you know, bless the beginnings of new ideas to watch them grow when the spring starts coming. And so I just think it should really capture the essence of that with this kit. This was a little floating pocket I turned into a tuck spot. And then I have some paper that I cut out of a paper bag. And I got both her kits, the add-on and the regular kit. So this came in the add-on, and then these are like the blank pages that come with the kit, and they're really versatile. They can be used a lot. but I really love the add-on. It comes with like recipes and tarot spreads and all sorts of fun stuff. This is just a book page, a bird book page. There's a little side tuck pocket here with a little tag. And I love this page. I had to make it the center. And you can kind of see that little dingle charm better. Yeah, beads are stuck. And I kept even the charm pretty simple. I used wood and shell beads to go with that little leaf charm. That's the other side. There were a lot of birds in the kit, so I used some bird book paper that I think April sent me. And then this is like some Bow Bunny paper that match the colors in the kit. And then put a little pocket here. And then there's like a big explanation of what Imbolc is and what it's associated with. And then this is the other side of that parchment paper. That's a flip out. This little girl is so cute. She looks all dressed up for some like fancy winter dinner, and I just think it's so great. And there's a lot of great imagery with this kit. This is a little side tuck pocket here. I didn't actually put anything in it because, like I said, I left all the stuff I printed out in an envelope further on. And there is another paperclip charm with the little file folder. And all the ephemera that came with the kit I printed on manila cardstock so that it would match and I wouldn't have to ink anything. And then that's the first signature, and then here's the second. And I turned the tickets into a little side pocket this time. Instead of making it tabs, I wanted to do something a little bit different, but not go like super crazy. Because I know the last couple books have been really like similar. And then there's some of this really old like vintage encyclopedia paper that's about like shrubs. So I thought that was appropriate. And then this is the other side of the envelope, and I figured I would leave it like this so that you could like attach a piece of paper here and, you know, write on it to do more with this tarot spread. But I really like putting these two side by side so you could fill it in. And then, you know, this flap gives you a little bit of extra wiggle room to work with. And then here's some, this is the last of a pelican called Peter, which April sent me. So tuck that in there. And there's a little pocket with another tag on some coffee dyed paper. And then here's some like music paper that somebody wrote on, which I thought was pretty neat. So I added that in. And then the last little paper clip charm with some of that fun fiber on it. And this little like fold up booklet dude, I guess. And then that's the center of the second signature. I'll put that back later. And then the other little dingle charm bit. And then there is a pocket here. And, oops, skipped a page. There we go. It's really great images. And then here's the envelope I was talking about. I added a little pocket from the kit here. And then here is one of the mood boards I usually print out. And then, like, as you can see, it's just full of stuff that I printed out. That can be used to decorate the book and embellish it as she goes. Instead of that encyclopedia paper. And then this is like a little envelope. And there's a little spot so you can tuck something in here. And then this flips open. And inside there is a tag that comes out. So you can put a little secret message in there. Oops, sorry. Like traveling across the surface of my tabletop. And that's it. That's the whole book. So just something really simple. Again, I don't go super complex for these books. I like to keep them pretty basic because they are going to get filled and used, hopefully, over the next several years, repeatedly. So I like to keep them pretty simple, and I think I'm really happy with how this came out. And I guess that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Happy crafting, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye!